to share a thumb exercise with you today because thumbs cause a lot of problems for pianists. A lot of times if we're playing a scale passage or a chord and we're working on some detail, if you check your thumb, you might find that the thumb is holding you back. So I'd like to help you improve your thumb shape, which also affects the rest of your hand shape and your piano technique. The exercise that we're going to work on sounds like this. I'm playing a scale with a little bit of a pattern mixed in. I'll teach that to you slowly. Here's my right hand going the other direction. We don't have to start that fast, of course. I'm playing my thumb on C, and I'm bringing my third finger in almost to a circle shape with my thumb when I play D. So if you take a look at those first two notes, there's my right hand. My left hand would look like this on C and B. If I close that circle, it is almost that shape, and that's what I want. I do not want a flat, closed V shape with my hand. It's very round. So C, B with my left hand third finger, and then the pattern continues like this. From finger 3, I play 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Let me show you that again. It's all stepwise, and the toughest part is getting started because I skip a finger. Watch. Thumb on C, make that circle shape to finger 3, and then the pattern is 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. As I continue that, I never close that thumb circle that happens right here in this part of my hand. If that closes, here are the problems that I mentioned earlier. The wrist pulls down, which pulls the rest of your hand and knuckles more flat and low. That cuts off the movement of your fingers. Another problem is the tone that we get out of the thumb is bad when it's that low. If you look at your thumb a little closer, you'll find that the first knuckle of the thumb, there's a bony part of your thumb right here on the side. If that hits the key, the sound is actually more harsh because the point on your finger is hard and bony right there, literally a bone. If you bring that thumb shape up a little taller, kind of find the corner of your thumb right here by the nail, there's some padding. And when you play on that part of your thumb, the tone will match the other fingers a lot better. This exercise is about hand shape. It's also about listening. As you're playing it, check it out. I want every note to blend and match. If I need to go really slowly to listen for that, that's fine. I don't want that ugly thumb sound. That's not right. Okay, so all matching, all blending evenly. And it will really only work if the thumb is tall, if this part of your hand is rounded. Remember that circle to check. Right hand can do the same thing. It goes the other direction though. I'm starting with thumb on C, 3 on D. There's that circle again. 3 on D, and the pattern is 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Now, as you're doing this, you shouldn't feel a lot of pushing and tension in your fingertips. We never need to work that hard. You shouldn't be sitting there going, that's not exactly what the exercise is about. Loosen up. Wrist and arm can be gliding along with your hand. I'm not using a lot of finger attack here. I'm using more of a transfer feeling. Sometimes we call that recycling. From the first note, transfer the sound to the next note. So there's not a lot of striking of the fingers. And again, that's that smooth, even sound that we're looking for. So this exercise can start slow. It can start with just a few of those groupings. When you get really advanced or you want a bigger challenge for it, you can do 2 octaves. Sometimes I start slow and accelerate. As you do that, the pattern shrinks, the hand's shape stays the same, it stays open, but we bring those motions really small and close. close to the piano. Left hand can come this way. We could do both at the same time. And always lift off at the end. Enjoy! Thanks so much for watching. I'm Amy. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the notification bell. And be sure to check out the Playground Sessions interactive app. I'll see you soon for the next lesson video.